Yeah, terrible lighting. I'm sorry. That's what I've got right now. Because I don't feel like turning on the other light. So, I haven't done late night brain work in a long time. I only did like maybe 6 episodes, and then some, as usual, some things came up and I just didn't feel like filming. But I kind of want to start getting back onto that. But I want to touch base back on the last video I posted about the boy, the guy. Things have kind of like turned in a weird way. We haven't talked. Today's Saturday. We haven't talked since Wednesday. And I don't know why. No responses from him at all. And we have a mutual friend, and we will call mutual friend Red. I asked Red, or I messaged him, and I asked him, I said, hey, have you heard from Scrump? Like, you know, is he okay? I was like, I don't know if it's going to break, you know, bro code or whatever, but, you know, I just want to make sure he's okay. And I kind of slightly, like, obviously not in detail, but slightly explained to Red what was going on between me and Scrump. And I'm like, you know, he hasn't responded. Everything was perfectly fine. I'm not even kidding. You know, Wednesday, we were talking a lot when I got home from Casey's, and he's like saying all this stuff like I was hanging out with Casey, and he was just like texting me, and he's like, babe, or, you know, what are you doing, and trying to get me to respond, but I didn't want to be rude to Casey because I was over there and it was her birthday, and I didn't want to, like, you know, be rude and be like, oh, hang on, there's a guy texting me, you know. So I just, and it was only like an hour or two. I'm like, calm down, you know, whatever. So I see his text, and he's like texting me, and he's like, what, did you find another man already? And I'm like, no, just you, I just want to talk to you, whatever. And so I said, what, would you be mad if I did? Just to see what he would say. And he said, yeah, I'd be mad because I really like you. Okay, when somebody says that, what does that mean? Oh, I really like you. Yeah, that means you really like somebody. Or at least that's what I feel like it means. And then he just kind of, no talky. It just didn't work. Well, not that it didn't work. Sorry, guys. My nose is running like crazy. But, yeah, so he says that while I'm leaving Casey's. And I get home, and I text him, and I'm like, hey, I'm home. He is like, okay. Like, just basically he's checking in, make sure I was okay. And so then I was like, hey, can I call you? And he's like, I'm talking to my buddy right now, but you can call in a minute. And I'm like, okay. Well, it's almost like 1 o'clock, and I had to be up really early in the morning for work. And I was like, hey, if it's before, or actually it was like maybe 11. And I said, if it's before 1, call me, and I'll answer. But usually as soon as like 1:30 hits, I am like in deep sleep with this medicine. So, you know, I tell him that. And ever since then, it was like 11 o'clock on Wednesday night, and I have yet to hear from him, and we were supposed to hang out this whole weekend. I was supposed to hang out, or like stay the weekend with him at his place, and that did not happen, because today is Saturday, and it's 1 a.m. in the morning, and I'm not over there, so I don't know what's happening. So I talked to our mutual friend, and I was like, dude, you know, I don't know if it's gonna break bro code or anything, but like, you know, do you know what's going on with, oh, I almost just said his name. Do you know what's going on with Scrump? And he's like, what are you talking about? And I told him, he's like, unfortunately, that's just how Scrump is. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? Like, what's up with him? And apparently, he treats everybody this way. Or he has been recently, or something. I don't know. And I told Red that maybe, you know, like, I don't know if his phone is really like messed up as bad as he says it is or whatever, but like, and Red says, like, I've heard every single cell phone excuse there is from him, and I've been, you know, busting his balls to get a new phone for the past year. And I'm like, well, so I'm guessing it is his phone. I don't know. but he just kind of stopped talking to me. Just stopped. And I'm like, what is his deal? And he's like, well, since I've known him, which has been a long time, this is what Red said. Since he's known Scrump for a very long time. This lighting is terrible on my eyeballs. Do you see that reflection on my glasses? He's known him for a long time. And he's like, since I've known him, he's only had 2 girlfriends, and both of them have screwed him over big time. So they, like, mess with him so bad. And I'm like, okay, well, that's all fine and well, but, like, I'm not them. And Red can tell him that. Like, Red knows how I am, and he's known me. I've known Red since he was a baby. I babysat him and his brother. And it's like, he knows that I'm not like that. And so he told me, he's like, you know, I honestly feel like he is just trying to, like, not be all messed up, I guess. He's not messed up. Did not mean like that. But, like, he's, like, emotionally scarred. And I'm trying to, like, get him to realize that I'm not like the other girls that he's been with and all that. I don't treat people like shit, and I am not going to treat him like shit. So, I don't know, like, it's just frustrating, because I really, really like him. He's seriously a really good guy. It's just, he's got issues. I mean, we've all got issues. I have got a lot of issues, and he knows my issues. That's something else that we talked about. It's just, I wish that he knew that I don't judge him for anything. But I told Red, I said, hey, if you get to talk to him, because Red tried contacting him the same exact day that I contacted Red, and, like, asked him about, you know, if Scrump was okay. And he's like, I've tried, you know, calling him today, and he won't respond, you know, whatever. And I'm like, I'm worried about him, though. Like, it kind of freaks me out, because he was going through one of his ex-girlfriends from a while back, like, was threatening him and stuff, which is not cool. So, obviously, it's messing with him. I don't know. I'm worried. And I don't like it. Don't like it. I don't. I don't know why I get into accents like that. I don't know. It just happens. I'm just sad. I want him to be happy. But I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't, like, I'm not trying to be conceited or anything, but, like, I feel like I'm a good person, and I feel like I could help him love himself more, because I can tell that he's got so much more to him that he's, like, letting off, and I know that there's so much more that he's going through that he's not talking about, which, like, he's told me a lot of stuff. Like, the last time we hung out, you know, he actually opened up to me, and I'm like, this is good, you know, I need him to talk to me. But then it's like, I guess he got to a certain point where he just couldn't, which, again, you know, we all have our things, you know. So, I don't know, it just really makes me sad. I just don't like it. I don't like when anybody feels like that. And especially when you really like somebody the way that I like Blake. Ew! Scrump. 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 I don't know if you caught that. That could have been bad. But yeah, Scrump. That just ruined my thought process completely. But yeah, with that, I think that's it. I'm overwhelmed. But and I told Red, I said, hey, when you talk to him next time, if if he responds to you or if you can get in touch with him, I was like, you know, just let him know I'm not going to go anywhere. Like, I'm not going to give up on him, because he's probably had a lot of people give up on him. And I feel like that's what what's wrong. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I could be completely wrong altogether about him, but I don't know. I just feel like he deserves a chance at happiness. And I feel like I could help him with that. I mean, again, not even if we aren't together or whatever, just even being friends, like, I feel like he would be so much happier to know that there is a way to be happier and to love himself more, because I can tell he does not have that much confidence in himself, and it really makes me sad, because he's seriously a really great guy, but I don't know. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to go to bed, I think. Plus, just got off the treadmill. Now I gotta fix my nose ring. It was twisted. Alright, I'm going to go because this is 11 minutes long. And it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm gonna go look at cars tomorrow. Because I need a new car. Well, a new to me car. Oh. Today's been a long day. I will probably make another video about this. So. Okay, anyways. That's it. I will possibly film another video right after this one and post it at a different date. I don't know. We'll see. I might post it right after. Who knows what I'll do. We'll see. Alright. Shut up. Stop talking. I love you. No crying in this vlog. That's good. No crying. This is the no cry vlog. Okay. I'm just kidding. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm being stabbed in the leg by a Roscoe toenail. That does not feel good. Alright. 12 minutes long. Oh my god. Okay. I will see you in the next video. Okay. I love you. And I love you. Bye.